What is a healthy substitute for beer? So my father has recently been diagnosed with the potential to develop diabetes. Because of that, me and my mom have been looking at healthy alternatives to his most consumed meals. But I haven't really found something for beer. He says he just likes the taste of it, so thankfully it doesn't need alcohol in it. But preferably low on sugar and carbohydrates. Do any of you know of a good alternative drink with a similar taste? Thank you in advance. Some alcohol-free beers are fairly low sugar and carbs, so depending on the amount he consumes, just switching to alcohol-free beer might be enough. Lagunitas Hoppy Refresher. Like hops-flavored liqueur. Athletic Brewing. NA beer tastes great. Kombucha. RN here. To give a different perspective. Having one beer that he likes, just one each day, is not going to hurt him. Consistency in diet is the key. Being forced by your family to give up your favorite meals and whatever else is rough on your mental health. Not to mention just dealing with a new chronic diagnosis that has the potential to be dangerous. I hope he's helping with making these changes and getting most of the choice involved. He needs agency over this more than you do. I've not been able to get a change of low-carb beer. I had to shift my tastes entirely and went for low-sugar, no-calorie, non-caffeinated sodas, seltzers that, while not the same taste, did offer a cool fizzy replacement. Brewdog AF. What about just sparkling water? Topo Chico. Depends on the type of beer he likes, but I've heard a lot of people say they like hop water. I don't drink it, so I do not have a specific recommendation. Holsten Pils. It was originally brewed for diabetics. When my dad was diagnosed, his doctor told him he could occasionally have Miller Lite. His doctor also told him to have one cheat day a month to go nuts and eat whatever he wants. It really helped. Instead of getting depressed that he can't go to Burger King for the Whopper he's craving, he can make a plan to go there for his special cheat day. It changes the attitude in the moment of the craving. I drink Bud Zero, which in my opinion tastes exactly like Budweiser that's been stored on a pallet in direct sunlight during the heat of summer. You can definitely get used to alcohol-free beer and stout as a beer lover. Takes a while, and people will ridicule you a bit, but the health benefits outweigh that easily. There are websites and retailers that specialize in zero beers. Trial all of them till your dad finds ones to his taste. The non-alcoholic beer market has made great strides in the last several years. I like the brews at Athletic Brewing Company, tastes just like beer. Koreans drink this cold barley tea. Basically go to your local Korean or Asian store, get roasted barley tea. Make it hot. Put it in the fridge to make it cold. No alcohol. Barley flavor, which is kind of beer-like. Not saying it's close, but it's an alternative. Soda water liqueur helped me immensely. I quit drinking 5 years ago. Was doing an 18 pk a day. Going down a bad hole. Best decision I ever made was to quit drinking. Bud Zero taste pretty much the same as regular generic light beers like Coors Light. ETS. Has only 50 calories, 11.5 grams of carbs, and 10 milligrams of sodium. And is actual beer, not just beer-flavored sparkling water. Helped me when I had to quit drinking. Was able to still come home and have a few beers, without the guilt or health impact. I replaced beer with soda and energy drinks and then replaced those with tea. I'd try jumping right to the tea. Depending on what kind of beer he likes, hop tea might be a good substitute. Water. Kombucha. Don't know if it's appropriate, but it kind of tastes like beer. If you like IPA. Hop Lark does hops tea. It is so good. They have so many different flavors. As far as I know, all are 0 or low calorie. And no carbs. I can't stress enough how good they are. Water. How about you just tell him to drink water? Why are you looking for a beer-like drink? He's getting diabetes. I would think that the taste of a liquid would be on the bottom of the priority list when it comes to a life-altering illness. Who cares if he doesn't like it? Water only. Water. My dad switched to vodka. I got a SodaStream and mix all my alcohol with cold carbonated water. It works with wine, whiskey, beer. It really reduced my alcohol carb intake. Water. Marijuana or mushrooms? What about a light beer? Low-carb non-alcoholic beer. Liquid death. Honestly, any light beer. Most have only around 4-6 carbs. I know you sacrifice some flavor, but that's still probably the best alternative. Kombucha. Water. 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 Weed. Some places sell tea made from hops which has a very strong beer taste. I can't recall the exact name of the tea. But if you have a Target nearby, you can get the teas there sometimes. I really like the Lagunitas hop water. It's less bitter than competitors. But if he's super into IPAs, he may prefer that. Kombucha might work. Very low sugar. Same kind of natural carbonation beer has. Any alcohol will have negative effects for a diabetic. If your father drinks daily, he may need different help as drinking can become a dependency. Tepache or pulque. Broccoli. Shrooms. Water is a good call. Most often, overweight is the cause of maturity-onset diabetes mellitus. Weight loss by caloric restriction plus moderate exercise is the recipe for stabilizing metabolism. A restrictive diet without familiar pleasures is doomed to fail. Alcohol does not raise glucose levels in the blood. It is not a carbohydrate, it is oxidized by a distinct pathway. Of course, heavy alcohol consumption shortens life. Water. Water. Marijuana vape pen, either zero alcohol beer or flavored sparkling water. Fizzy hops water. Awesome and 0 kilocalories. Zero alcohol version of Corona is surprisingly good and tastes very close to regular Corona. What's his go-to beer? Kombucha. Low alcohol and is healthy. No beer. Water. To everybody shaming this dude for not just drinking water. Sometimes people want a fizzy flavorful drink that's not water. Like that's okay, Jesus Christ, all these I only drink water people are so annoying. Mead. Edit response to title not full post. But if it's for health reasons like diabetes, probably best to give up alcoholic beverages and soft drinks altogether. Sorry. Water. 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 Water droplet. Water. Water. Seriously, you know what diabetes does. Drink water, dude. Beer days should be behind you. Water. 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 Exercise.